Got a formal warning at work just for being good at my job. F these guys. Be me, work in IT security for a big company. Currently working on IT security awareness program. We send fake emails to our staff to see if they click on links. Link goes to IT security page telling staff to be more careful. Staff becoming smarter, only 15% failing tests. Boss gets angry and asks me to improve program. Isn't it a good thing our staff are identifying the scams? No, Anon, the scammers adapt, so we should too. Brainwave.exe. Use admin rights to get staff next of kin names from HR database. Make fake emails from local hospital using their logo and real name of doctor. Dear Mr. Mrs. Staff, your relative, name, has been in a serious accident and is about to be taken to surgery. Please click on this link to open our secure video portal. 100% success rate. All our staff click on the link. IT starts receiving calls, distraught people shouting at us. Numerous complaints presented to senior management. Boss gives me formal reprimand. Removed from IT security program. I have a story for you. My mom comes home after work. She needs to use the computer. The internet starts messing up and she gets mad. She calls me downstairs and asks why it's being so slow. I told her to restart it. Windows needs to update and it takes a while. After the incident, she calls my old nanny and her best friend the quote-unquote computer expert. She shows her the issues and everything is working fine. She then tries to print something and it didn't work. She gets upset and I offer help. You don't know what you're doing, you broke this with your games. I told her I got the games through Steam and that was impossible. Our so-called expert decides to weigh in. Kid, every time you download a game, it has a virus. Even on Steam, downloads are just links with malware. I go upstairs because they are being... They give up and say they will fix it tomorrow. I go downstairs and the printer was just out of ink. And that is how I lost faith in humanity. First day of college. Walk into Computer Science 101 class. Look around, normie MacBooks and pleb laptops around. Reach into backpack. Summon up all my strength. Powerlift my gaming laptop onto the desk. Catch my breath for a moment. Reach into my backpack again. Once again summon my strength. Pull out the charging cable. The laptop only lasts 5 minutes without a charge. Drop it onto the desk. A loud thump echoes throughout the classroom and into the hallways. The classroom is now staring in awe of the monster I've just unleashed. Plug the cable in. Sparks fly as though Zeus himself blessed the connection. Classmates look in horror as I open the laptop. As I hover my finger towards the power button, some students begin to escape the room. But there is no escape. Press the power button. Be me, cybersecurity analyst. Make 6-figure salary. Tell ladies I make a 6-figure salary. They ask for my name and phone number. I'm too smart to give out my personal information. Bring my superior ThinkPad with Arch to school. Plug it into projector. Nothing happens. Let me fix this. Notice driver for it hasn't been compiled because I wanted a minimal kernel. Just one more sec. Download generic kernel. Boot into it. Still doesn't work. Teacher tells me I can do it another time when I fixed my computer. Take my ThinkPad and sit down in shame. Stupid kid with Windows 10 laptop walks up, plugs in, instantly works. Using Linux in front of classmates. Teacher says, okay students, now open Photoshop. Start furiously typing away at terminal to install Wine. Errors out the ass. Everyone else has already started their classwork. I start to sweat. Install GIMP. What the F is that, Anon? A girl next to me asks. I tell her it's GIMP and can do everything that Photoshop does and it's free. Okay class, now use the shape tool to draw a circle, the teacher says. I effing break down and cry and run out of the class. I get beat up in the parking lot after school. Show up at lecture hall on my first day. See so many mindless Chad and Stacy iToddlers with their inferior fruit computers. Sit down and whip out my 17-inch MSI Extreme 3090 gaming laptop for guys. Can't fit it onto the desk because it's so big. Decide to use it on my huge manly lap. Open it up and RGB strobe lights activate, blinding everyone behind me. My face when iStacy's can't see what's on my 400Hz screen because TN viewing angles, built-in privacy filter. Drag my finger across the touchpad I've convinced myself isn't horrible, and open my Brave browser, trademark. Start typing on the orgasmic built-in low-profile RGB mechanical keyboard. Click, click, clack, clack, dock. Brain-dead Stacy next to me complains after a few minutes. Could you please not type so loud? It's distracting. No, lol. Enjoy your cucked I cringe, Stacy. At least I'm not a brain-dead consumer like you. You probably don't even know what Linux is. Smirk as she gets up and moves to another seat. Professor starts lecturing about some boring shit. Computer begins to overheat from too many Brave browser tabs. Fan speeds up to 120,000 RPM. All the Stacys and Chads stare at me. Gaming laptop's temperature spikes to that of the sun's surface. It's like a volcano on my lap. Don't want to look like a pussy, so I sit there as it melts my pants to my legs. Battery dies after 10 minutes, freeing me of my anguish. My face when 3rd degree burns. My face when I'm now that guy with the gaming laptop. My face when Stacy's won't talk to me. My face when at least I'm not a brain dead eye sheep.